What is up, everybody? I'm Excalibur, and today I'm going to be showing you a level that I made in the Mega Man Maker Level Maker or Level Player. Pretty much you can just make levels using the Mega Man assets. Really kind of fun to use, but I never played Mega Man as a kid. There it is. You can see the other levels that I was working on. So I'm going to be showing you this level here. A lot of stuff going on, as you can see. Pretty much my whole idea of it was to make it so that it was sort of a maze of moving platforms. So here, let me show you it real quick. So start off here, you can see they just come straight up, and there's like a certain path that I tried to create. Oops. So that you wanted to. Ooh, just made it. You wanted to kind of stay on a certain set or string of platforms instead of just like basically jumping. Kind of like how it looks like I'm doing. It's just that I've tested it so much that I know exactly where I need to go. But essentially the idea was just to make it so that like the player was forced to kind of just jump and risk every single jump that they make. I made sure to also keep it from being like extremely punishing to the point where you'd have to like go all the way to the start. Sorry, I forgot this path, and I'm dead. But yeah, so you can see that if... Sorry, I got my mouse there too. Okay, trying to get through this real fast, because... Damn. Anyway. Escape. Yeah, okay. So pretty much in here, you can see how there's a bit of a path going. So you've got these guys coming up here, but there's one that kind of goes enough over. So if you end up here, you're not gonna win. Over here, I made it a little bit crazier, a little bit longer, and a little bit more decisive. Because this is where I really figured out what I wanted to do with the mechanic of it and like how to implement it. And then in this one, I literally give the player 3 options from the start, and then from there they kind of have to figure out how to get around it. So like if they chose one path, you can see they can reconnect to others to create a bit of a confusion. That way there's like a, oh, okay, cool, I chose the right path. Wait a minute, what? There's, hang on, which path do I take? You know, like it just confuses the player in like the right way, I feel. Then over here, give the player some life and stuff. And then the path is inspired by Egoraptor's Sequelitis, where he was talking about how in Mega Man, and I watched a lot of his playthroughs of it. It's just I was working on stuff at the time. But basically he was talking about how Mega Man kind of used level design to focus the player into one area. I'm like putting him here, like I'm placing him. So I made it so like, oh, go down here, player, this way. And then you got a nice little boss battle down here with this guy. Just because I figured it fit the aesthetic of, you know, earthiness. Added some spice, created a little bit more danger. And these guys, just because like, in the first one, the moving guys kind of like I felt like limited, which is why there are so few, because you can see I got hit a lot, but also I'm very bad at Mega Man. But in this one I figured I'd give the player a shot to kind of shoot back, but there's still something there they have to worry about. And then over here, there they are. I've got these guys focusing on the bottom. Kind of like also as a like a confusion factor to the player, where it's like, hey, if you know, it's like how in a lot of FPS, first-person shooters, you always say like, follow the trail of dead bodies, you know, to figure out, or like, no, what was it? Yeah, follow the trail of dead bodies to figure out where you've been, and then follow the like enemies to see where you need to go. And so I kind of made it so that like you have the enemies here, and it kind of tricks the player into thinking, oh, do I need to follow them? And then I go on up. Oh, I forgot I could do that. And then force the player down here into a nice little boss battle, where it culminates with the Thing. I have no idea what his name is. But yeah, so that's my level. If you guys want to play it, the name of it is... Where the hell did I name it? I don't know. Anyway, there. So, didn't mean to go to the start, but if you guys wanted to play it, the name of it is that, Cross-Hatching. Almost forgot about it myself. But yeah, so thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video.